Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the Power of You course and how I've benefited, give you some real life experience and how that's translated into real life, and then how the client and the company is going to benefit from being on this course. So there's been three kind of big areas that I've been more self-aware. The first one is a shift in mindset. So the mind is everything, what we think, we become. There's a lot of times where, I'll be in a meeting and say something and I'll be like, oh, that was wrong, and beat myself about it a little bit. But I've actually changed my mindset using the ants and cats to be really more positive in my thinking. And, if something didn't go quite right, I'll be like, that's fine, what can I do better next time? Just thinking about how can I improve in the future rather than, oh, that went so wrong, I must think X, Y, and Z. I've tried to be more assertive with my language. I have been more assertive with my language, should I say? So rather than at the end of emails being like, oh, is that okay? Do you mind? Do you understand? I'll be more assertive, take that line out completely. If they have further questions, they can come and ask. And generally just try to watch my language more and maybe take some words out of emails that I'm sending, just because that's the language isn't very assertive, and then hopefully that will translate as time goes on into my verbal communication as well. And also turning up the volume, so just trying to speak a lot louder, because I'm quite quiet, especially I'm not sure about what I'm saying, and that definitely came across in the training session I had to deliver a couple of weeks ago. So it was kind of a last minute training session I had to deliver. I got asked on Thursday evening to put an agenda together for Friday morning. So I went to this training session and there was this huge room with big laptop computer screens everywhere, so not good acoustics. A huge aircon unit as well, which was right over the screen, so no one could hear me properly. So it wasn't a great room, and there was 20 people all dotted around. So what I did, I kind of preempted what might happen. So I went to the back of the room, I said, guys, can you sit further forward because you're not going to hear me over all these units. One of my colleagues who came to support, Andy, he's great, he sat at the back, he said, if I can't hear you, I'll do this, so you know to speak up. He didn't have to do that at all, which was really good.
Wow.
So, thank you. So I made a point just to really speak, just to really be a lot louder, just to check in with people as well, if they could hear me. And to be honest, the session didn't go brilliantly, just because there were so many people, and trying to train and give people real life examples when there's so many people, it was a bit of a nightmare. So I showed them one task, everyone went off and did activities. There was 20 people all chatting and making user errors and saying, oh, this is going wrong, this is going wrong. There was too many people for me to sit down and really see what they were doing and walk them through it. So it kind of went off on a bit of a tangent, which is where I then had to be quite assertive, and I had to say, okay, well, I'm not sure what the errors are because I haven't got time to look at everyone's. So if we bring it back, and then maybe a couple of us can look at the errors after and check what we're doing to make sure we're doing it right. So kind of maybe with a smaller group after the session rather than trying to tackle it in a really big room. So I kind of got more assertive and then got the room back and then carried on the training. And even though that had kind of gone a bit badly, that activity, in my head I was like, it's okay, we'll go on to the next one, it's not the end of the world, we can still learn some stuff from it. So I tried to be really positive in my thinking and just really not dwell on the chaos that had just happened, but try and really draw it back and be really positive with the rest of the session. Whereas before I might have froze and been like, oh, this is a nightmare, what am I going to do? Just took a deep breath, got everyone back to the room, and then carried on with what I'd planned to do. So yeah, I think definitely came into light then. And then even yesterday I had to deliver a session, again, a last minute one, to a group about reports, and I didn't really know anything about the reports that had been made. I was doing it on behalf of a colleague, and they were asking questions, and I didn't freeze, I didn't know it. I would say, that's fine, I'll take it away, and then we can get back to you. Definitely trying to be a lot more assertive there, and two big presentations, which aren't my favourite thing to do, but definitely something I need to get my head around, which have gone well, and I can take some positive experiences from. Even though they haven't gone well, I've been able to look back and say, right, next time I'm going to do this, 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 and that's how it's going to be a really positive and good session next time I do one of the training sessions. So yeah. So how others have benefited. So I've become a lot more clear and direct in my conversations. I think this makes it easier for the client to follow what I'm saying and to know what I need from them. It also makes them able to make decisions better because I'm being a lot clearer in what I'm saying. I think that helps because there's less risk of delays then, of things not being done or things going wrong, and then it helps to meet deliverables because things are being reached and the client knows what is needed from them. Also, my ability to be more relaxed in pressured situations like presenting. The client, it builds confidence in my ability because I'm coming across more confident. At the end of the training session, for example, I got some feedback to say, oh, she knows what she's talking about. So I came across quite confident in what I was saying, and they had confidence in my ability because of that. And then Oracle benefits because their reputation is maintained, as a consulting provider, and then you increase potential for good references as well. So already yesterday was my last day on the client site, and one of the SMEs I've been working with wants to give me a reference from it. So we get some great feedback from clients, and they're happy. And that goes out to other clients for potential new jobs. So yeah, that's me. It's been a great course, and I've really enjoyed it.